What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Ty, and I know I tried to send us all the way into the future yesterday, but today is June 30th, and this is yesterday's news. So in case you guys still don't believe in your power as fans and consumers, yesterday Pop Smoke's manager Steven Victor revealed the cover for his posthumous album and a track list and everything. I haven't heard word the first about that track list. What I've heard about is that cover. The cover was designed by Virgil and was revealed with a matching shirt that evoked kind of like, you know, those old school funeral t-shirts, commemorative t-shirts from funerals. That's what it looked like, the airbrush look and everything. And the internet hated it. The cover looked like, if you haven't seen it yet, I mean, it's still online. It looks like a poorly done pen and pixel knockoff. And of course, you know, the graphic design community has plenty to say about it. Fans have plenty to say about it. Artists had plenty to say about it. And somebody even created a change.org petition. So today, Steven Victor issued a statement via Twitter in all caps saying, "Heard you, making a change. Pop would listen to his fans." This album is scheduled to come out on Friday, you guys. And y'all said nah to Virgil's cover. It's so interesting to me to watch Virgil fall from grace because just earlier this year, I was saying how many immigrant kids named Virgil never thought that they would hear their names in a rap song, and now here we are. For what it's worth, in this year of our Lord in Wakanda 2020, although 2020 is so jank, I don't even feel like I can attach it to Wakanda anymore, but the United States Postal Service is issuing a new stamp collection celebrating hip-hop. They're celebrating the 4 elements of hip-hop. I don't know why I thought there were 5. Not sure what the 5th one was that I thought. But the stamp collection includes 4 designs representing the MC, the B-boy, the DJ, and graffiti art. And these are, of course, forever stamps. Those are the only kind of stamps they make now. And it is a collaboration with the Universal Hip Hop Museum, and those stamps will be available at a post office near you starting tomorrow, July 1st. Despite airing on all Viacom stations, including CBS this year, the 2020 BET Awards came just shy of last year's viewership. And I think it's because people didn't really know what to expect. So, you know, like I know a lot of people, myself included, wouldn't necessarily check in for the awards. But still, it wasn't a drastic drop off. This year's broadcast pulled in 3.7 million compared to last year's 3.8 million viewers, so it really wasn't a big change at all. What is interesting is that 1.9 million of those people tuned in via CBS compared to 1.6 million who tuned in via BET itself. Because obviously, like, I still don't get the simulcast, because if you have BET, if you have MTV or CMT or whatever other channel is airing on, you probably have BET as well. So 1.6 on BET, 1.9 on CBS, and then the broadcast also generated 31 million views across BET Digital and 30 million across their social media platforms. Not too shabby, right? Up next in the world of music awards is going to be the MTV VMAs. The Video Music Awards are happening in August, and according to Governor Andrew Cuomo, they will take place in Brooklyn as planned. During a press conference on Monday to announce Phase 3 of New York's reopening, Governor Cuomo indicated that the awards will be held on Sunday, August 30th, and that will be the very first event to happen at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn since the coronavirus shutdown. The state of New York is reopening. Phase 3 of the reopening, rather, is starting on this coming Monday, July 6th. And while we don't have a whole lot of details about how the MTV VMAs are going to happen this year, MTV did release a statement saying that the awards would span all 5 boroughs and that they will include some virtual components where possible. We do know that there will be limited to no audience at this award broadcast, but it looks like, you know, at least some celebrities and some presenters, maybe some performers will be there. Speaking of NYC, the Macy's 4th of July fireworks spectacular is still set to happen for those of you who are still checking for the 4th of July. And this year will be broadcast on NBC this Saturday night. But rather than to do one big show on the Hudson like they usually do, this year is going to be a series of neighborhood shows taking place across all 5 boroughs. And to discourage audiences This is funny if you've been hearing people talk about the fireworks in New York over the last couple of weeks. So to discourage large crowds, what they're doing is all this week, they'll be setting off fireworks displays at various land and sea locations, filming those, and then broadcasting all of those on Saturday with a grand finale. That grand finale is going to be live, and it's going to also include celebrity appearances and performances by John Legend, the Black Eyed Peas, and a whole bunch of country acts. I didn't see any other, I think the Killers maybe was the only non-country act that I saw mentioned. So that's going to air on NBC at 8 p.m. on Saturday, July 4th, and then there's going to be an encore at 10 p.m. for those of you who are interested. Now I'm just wondering if maybe, some of those some of those fireworks that people in New York are complaining about were really just kind of practice for Macy's. BET has picked up a 5-part docuseries called No Limit Chronicles, which details the rise of No Limit Records. This is a docuseries that Master P himself put together, and it's coming to your TV fairly quickly. Episode 1 drops on July 29th at 9 p.m., and then subsequent episodes will drop every Wednesday thereafter, wrapping up the last week of August. And finally, congratulations are in order to Tiana Taylor. I tried really hard not to make the Biggie joke, but it was there. Right there. And to Lil Baby as well. Tiana's latest release, The Album, has become her first top 10 on the Billboard 200. And Lil Baby's My Turn is entering its 4th week at the #1 position on that same chart. Speaking of which, did you know that Rihanna's Anti has been on that chart since it dropped 4 years ago, which adds up to somewhere like over 200 weeks, and makes her the longest standing female artist, I think just female artists, not black female, but the longest charted on that Billboard 200. And Good Kid, Mad City just entered its 400th week on that chart. That's going to do it for me today, you guys. Make sure that you like, comment, and share, and come back tomorrow for today's news.